What it do, guys? Manjoume here, and today on Legendary MCU, we're going to be playing a game of Legendary, a Marvel deck building game, based on the 2013 movie, The Wolverine. I had to get a little more creative to pick a mastermind because the mastermind is one of the villains from the movie in a group mastermind. So let's go over the villains first, then the mastermind, because it'll make a little more sense after. First up, we have the Silver Samurai from the Clan Yoshida thematic, Lord Shingen, also from Clan Yoshida, both of those very thematic. Next we have Viper from the Hydra villain group from the base set, and also Zombie Madam Hydra from the Deadlands villain set. And just so it's clear, Madam Hydra is Viper, another alias she goes by. Then the last two villains I just grabbed from Clan Yoshida. Scarlet Samurai I thought was pretty cool, keeping in the samurai chivalrous duel kind of mechanics, plus this character becomes a hero when you fight them, which is also really cool to have. And being Instinct, they will play really well with base Wolverine. Henchmen are the hand ninjas, pretty self-explanatory. For the mastermind, I couldn't find one that was any of the characters from the movie aside from this group mastermind, which is the Hydra High Council, which is made up of Viper, so that's why we have that, Arnim Zola, Red Skull, and Baron Helmut Zemo. So they are all there, and I think I'm just gonna play it out as it is, so we'll shuffle them, and then they'll just adapt as they do. So we'll go ahead and start with the Red Skull, I believe, because yeah, start a game, adapt, and then we'll shuffle it out, and we'll go from there. So for the scheme, I couldn't quite find one that was like steal mutant powers for themselves. There was some that was like steal mutant powers to create an anti-mutant weapon. So that will kind of be cool for a different game. But for this one, I decided just to go with Paralyzing Venom to kind of simulate the fact that they had put a machine into Wolverine's heart, which would suppress his healing factor. And that's about as close as I got to it. For the heroes today, we have Wolverine, X-Force, Wolverine, and Jean Grey. I picked Jean Grey because, well, for one, there weren't that many well-known heroes, or at least heroes that are currently in Legendary and Marvel deck building game. And he did have these visions of Jean Grey throughout the movie. The scheme is pretty simple. Set up 6 twists. All bystanders are also biochemists. Twist. Each player KOs a biochemist from their victory pile or discards down to 4 cards in hand. Evil wins when 6 twists have been revealed. So we could actually just lose in 6 turns if I didn't shuffle well. Let's check out the HQ. Read your thoughts, Jean Grey. Sudden ambush, Wolverine. Berserker Rage, the rare from Wolverine. Psychic Search, Jean Grey, and Frenzied Slashing, Wolverine. Bad, I would like to see more recruitment points, but well, let's see what we got. Oh wow, Master Strike. Well, first of all, we need to adapt. So we need to shuffle our masterminds to see who we got. And it's probably going to do it again right after this effect. Oh wow, okay, cool. So we actually do have Viper. It's +1 for each Hydra villain in the city. There are none. Master Strike, if there, check her out. +1 for each Hydra villain in the city. Master Strike, if there are any Hydra villains in the city, each player gains a wound. Adapt. There are not, and I guess they just adapt. So let's shuffle them up. So this time we get Baron Helmut Zemo, who has 16 attack, but -1 attack for each villain in your victory pile. Currently none, so he is at 16. His Master Strike is each player KOs a Hydra villain from their victory pile or gains a wound. Adapt. Fight. Each other player KOs a Hydra villain in their victory pile or gains a wound. Adapt. So a lot of that goes on. Pretty cool, but we got rid of 1 Master Strike already. And we have 5 recruitment points. I'm going to go ahead and get Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey. It's a 5er. It's good. And it'll play off some of the other cards that we might be getting. Probably not that one per se, but that one will be really good because we seem to be getting a lot of wounds from the mastermind here, so this guy will play in handy, like that'll be really good. Then he'll play off of him really well. I think there will be some pretty good synergy with this assortment of heroes. What do we got? Hand ninjas, pretty easy actually. In fact, gonna go ahead and fight them right away. So that's 3 attack. He's easy to beat. Fight, get +1 star. So we took him out, and we have one more star, so that's 3. That's 1 plus the 3 in my hand, so we have 4. So let's see, I already got that one Jean Grey. Whenever you get by, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Psychic Search Jean Grey. With 3 wasn't the 4, but I don't think I want to get him yet. Ooh, No Mercy. You may KO card in your hand or discard pile. That seems really good, actually. Wow, that's actually really good. Okay, so I think Healing Factor Wolverine is going to be another good one that we will probably want to get. And we'll just kind of go from there. Okay, what do we get this turn? Another Master Strike, which is different for Baron Zemo. Each player KOs a Hydra villain from their victory pile or gains a wound. We don't have any, so we're going to have to gain a wound. So they're going to cycle out again. We're going to have to see who we get this time. Hopefully someone new, but, you know, what can you do? We're back to Viper, which does nothing for now. And, well, this turn we actually had quite a bit. Psychic Search for 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing to fight, and 2 agents, so really nothing to do this turn. 6. What are we at this turn? Scheme Twist. Let's check out the Scheme Twist. Scheme Twist says, each player KOs a biochemist in their victory pile or discards down to 4 cards in hand. And we actually are on a timer. Once we hit 6 of these, we lose. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 1 on top of the scheme, just so I can keep track of it a little easier. So I have to discard down to 4 cards. 1, 2. Then with that, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think that 1 wasn't really going to help me too much anyway. And I'll get this Healing Factor Wolverine. Yeah, I guess I'll get that Animal Instincts Wolverine as well. So that works out pretty well. Unfortunately, the wound I got is actually added to the deck, which isn't great, but a lot of cards that say draw other cards. So if there's anything in there that's like if they drew cards, they get some sort of negative effect, that's really gonna hurt us. But I guess we'll see. All right, so we have to draw a few more cards. This hand isn't the best, but let's see what we get. Silver Samurai. Oh, he does have an ambush ability. Let's check it out. Ambush. The villain in the city worth the most VP captures a bystander. Who, since it's himself, he captures a bystander. And he does have chivalrous duels, so the only way to beat him is using cards of the same hero class. And since these only say Wolverine, I guess I could just use either of these Wolverines in tandem. But for sake of, I guess, how I feel it probably should be played, for all like intents and purposes, this X-Force Wolverine is separate from this X-Men Wolverine. Not that I can even do that right now anyway, because I have all of 3, 4 agents, Psychic Search, Jean Grey, and a wound. So I can't even fight him anyway. But I do have 4 cards. And what do I want to do with that? That's 4... I guess, maybe, no, yeah, I think I'll pick No Mercy Wolverine. I mean, the Wolverines alone, I think, work really well off of each other. See, oh, okay, cool. We have Scarlet Samurai. Chivalrous duel, fight, gain it as a hero. So that's also pretty rad, but not too helpful unless we can fight her. Which I cannot. And actually, do I have? Yes, I do. Healing Factor Wolverine. Something that the villain wanted to steal. Actually, Silver Samurai wanted to steal that from Wolverine. But we'll use that Healing Factor to KO a wound. And since we do, draw a card. Next, I'm going to use Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey, plus 3 recruitment points. And whenever you rescue a bystander, you get plus 1 more. So next, I'm going to use my 3 Shield Troopers to have a chivalrous duel with the Silver Samurai. Because they have all the same name, they can do that. My 3 versus his 3. And his fight ability is KO a card from your discard pile. And I'm going to pick this shield agent because I'll want to get rid of them anyway, and I already have this really good Jean Grey. Then I do that. Get to rescue that bystander that he had, who was the public speaker. When you kidnap this bystander, get +1. So I get that +1 from this, plus the +1 from the effect of Read Your Thoughts, plus Read Your Thoughts. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruitment points. I am 1 short from that, but I do have 7. 7's good. 7. I think I'll go ahead and get that for 5. So I have 2 left. And there's a 7. There is a 7 right there. What do you know? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need a shuffle. Okay, let's see. I don't think I should. What's the next card? Ooh, okay. We have Zombie Madam Hydra, who has Ambush Rise of the Living Dead. Rise of the Living Dead means each player checks the top card of their victory pile. If that card is a villain with Rise of the Living Dead ability, that villain re-enters the city. So I don't have any of those, so none of them do enter the city. So we're pretty good in that front. And now we have to contend with the other stuff. Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think I'll go ahead and use Animal Instincts Wolverine, which just says draw a card. So I get 2 attack. I can't do anything with that. But with my 3, 6 recruitment points, I will buy a Shield Officer, because I do need to start buying stuff. And you know what? I think since I do have, I'll buy 2. I'll get 2 of them, and then I'll just pass my turn. So that's 6. We have Lord Shingden. Chivalrous Duel. Ambush. Lord Shingden captures a bystander. Bystanders held by him are samurai bodyguards. You can't fight him while he has any bodyguards. You can fight them as if they were a 3-cost villain with Chivalrous Duel. Fight, rescue this as a bystander. So basically he captures someone and he has kind of protection that I have to pay 3 to get rid of. And I could totally do that. Not a big deal. So do I have any wounds? No, I do not. Okay. So let's see what we have. Healing Factor, Wolverine. That's 2. Psychic Search, Jean Grey. Since I already played an X-Men character before, I can rescue a bystander. See what we got. Oh, looks like Board Gamer. When you rescue this bystander, each player with the most victory points draws a card. I'm the only one, so I would have the most, so I draw a card. Then I'll play Frenzied Slashing, Wolverine. Since I played a yellow before, I can draw 2 cards. I accidentally put my public speaker into my deck, so I'll draw that extra card. No Mercy, Wolverine, draw a card. Then I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. And I'll KO another Shield Agent. That's going to be a really good card, I can already tell. So I have 4 attack there. Let's see, I have another 2. I'm going to go ahead and play out my whole hand, because stuff's going to happen. I have 4 recruitment points here from my 4 shield agents to buy a sudden ambush Wolverine for all that 4. Okay, so I'll set that aside. It's still out. Then I will use these 2 Wolverines, which has 4 attack, to take out this bodyguard that Shingden has in a Chivalrous Duel, which was the only way to do it. So I rescue Captain America, the MCU bystander, which is basic, doesn't do anything. But I was able to stop that, and now he's by himself, so I can fight him. Just not with anything I currently have. I have 4 attack left, and I'll fight Zombie Madam Hydra, who does not have Chivalrous Duel, thankfully, and fight ability says KO one of your shield heroes or Hydra allies. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of another shield agent. And that's that. A lot just happened, but most of it was good. Could have done for a better bystander, but you know, it's all good. Now I'm thinking, am I getting rid of too many of my shield agents? Because I'm going to draw less of them. But I do have a couple officers to kind of make up for it. So I'm like, it might be fine. We'll see in the upcoming turns. Okay, so next up we have another Lord Shingden, who, just like the first one, captures a bystander who becomes a bodyguard for him. So let's see if I can do anything about that. Animal Instincts, Wolverine, which lets me draw a card. Then I'll play Sudden Ambush, Wolverine. Since I drew any extra cards this turn, he gets +2, so now I have 4 attack. Oh yeah, then I'll just go ahead and attack that bodyguard. Ooh, what do you know? It's Detective Wolverine. When you rescue this bystander, investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 victory point and put it into your victory pile. So it is a ninja, so I guess I don't really like that, but I guess I just get a ninja. I don't think I get the boosted attack because I didn't actually fight him. Whatever, that works. Psychic Search, Jean Grey. So since this was only 3 points, I have 1 left from him. 1 plus 2 is, well, she has Chivalrous Duel, so I can't do much about that. But I do have 2, 4, 5 recruitment points. I'll use that to get a Frenzied Slashing Wolverine. I'm gonna keep being 1 short. I'm thinking now maybe I should go ahead and get another Shield Officer so that I can later just get rid of my agents. Speaking of which, Master Strike. So, Master Strike is Viper again. If there are any Hydra villains in the city, each player gains a wound. There are none. But now they adapt. I can swap out for someone else in the council. Oh, and this time it is the Red Skull, so the base one or the starter one. Red Skull gets +1 attack for each 2 Hydra levels, which I think was Hydra villains that have escaped. There are none, so I don't think he gains anything. His Master Strike would be each player KOs one of their non-gray heroes, adapt, fight, KO one of your gray heroes. That's actually not that bad. Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey. 3, 4, 5. No Mercy to draw a card. Then I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'll KO a shield agent. I'm trying stuff here. Can't really do too much else. Then I have some attackers, but I can't Chivalrous Duel anyone, so that's not going to be any help. So with 3, 4, 5, I'm going to get another Shield Officer. But at least I took out a agent who wasn't going to really help that much anyway. We have another Silver Samurai. Villain with the most VP captures a bystander, which will be one of the Lord Shingdens. So I'll go ahead and put that underneath that one. And they all have Chivalrous Duel, which is not great for me because I can't do anything about that. Healing Factor 2. Psychic Search. Since I played a X-Men villain before, I get to rescue a bystander, who is the Dog Show Judge. When you rescue this bystander, each player reveals the top card of their deck. The one best in show draws a card. I guess I'll go ahead and draw it because I'm the only one here. So that brings me to 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll go ahead and fight the Red Skull. He only has 7 attack, and he has +1 for each 2 Hydra levels. The Hydra level is at 0. Fight, KO one of your gray heroes. I have an agent here, so he'll go away, but we'll have defeated one of the Hydra High Council. Now it has adapted, and now we're back to Baron Helmut Zemo, who is super strong, so we can't really contend with that. We're going to have to really build up to get to that. Oh no, we have a Scheme Twist. So that brings us up to 2. Now each player KOs a biochemist, and every bystander is also considered a biochemist. So I'm going to KO this bystander, so I don't have to discard cards. I'll use Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey first. Then I will use Animal Instincts, Wolverine, which lets me draw 1 card. Then I'll use Frenzied Slashing, which lets me draw 2 cards. Use another one to let me draw 2 more cards. 4 attack. Yeah, so with this 4 attack, I'm going to take down this Lord Shinden, who does not have a fight ability, but did have this card, which is called Damage Control. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Oh, top 2, so now I need to shuffle my deck. Top 2 cards, and any that cost 2 or less get put into my hand. Cool. So that was 4 of my attack. Then I'll play Sudden Ambush Wolverine. Now it has 2, but if I drew any more cards in my turn, which I have, +2, that by itself will take down the other Lord Shingden, which didn't have any bystanders, but because I rescued a bystander, +1 for this Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruitment points. No Mercy, draw a card, and now I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I'll KO the Shield Agent. 10, 11. Berserker Rage brings me down to 3. And an Officer. Use up all that. Then I have 2. Can't do much with that. Okay, so far so good. What I'm going to want to do next is probably get that Scarlet Samurai and take down the next of the Hydra High Council, because I'm still on a timer. We're at 2 out of 6 of the Scheme Twists, and there's only more in there, so 6. But not this turn though, it's just a Hand Ninja. Healing Factor Wolverine. Psychic Search Jean Grey. Since I played an X-Men before. Get a bystander. Ooh, Pepper Potts. When you rescue this bystander, you get +2 usable only to recruit heroes under the bank. This guy right here. I don't have enough because all I have is this agent. Let's see, I have 1, 2, I have 3 shield troopers, which I will use to fight the Scarlet Samurai, who has 3 attack, and when I fight them, I gain them as a hero. That was perfect. But now I won't be able to get anything from there. That'll call it a turn. Scheme Twist. So now we're at 3 out of the 6. And now I have to KO, I guess. I didn't really like Damage Control. I'll let her get KO'd. Now I need to buy some stuff. Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey. Whenever you rescue a bystander, +1 stars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and just buy that Jean Grey. Draw a card. Draw 2 cards. I'll use another Shield Officer. It's worth 2 to get another one of these Wolverines. No Mercy, Wolverine. Draw a card. KO a card in my hand or discard pile. So I'll KO another agent. And I just have another agent. I have this Sudden Ambush Wolverine, which I have drawn cards. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Well, I'll use this 4 to fight the Silver Samurai. Fight, KO a card in your discard pile. I guess I'll just get rid of one of these troopers. So he's gone. And I'm going to leave the Hand Ninja there because I'll probably use the effect for later. I think what I need to do now is get those Sudden Ambush Wolverines, because with their effects they're worth 4 attack each, and I can... Still going to be rough getting to that Baron Zemo, but... Actually, Baron Zemo, let's take a look at how much attack he actually has. So he's 16 -1 for each villain in your victory pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's only at 10, which is still a lot, but it is a lot less than 16. So actually, we kind of do want to take down that Hand Ninja to take it down another notch. 1, 2, and 3. Uh-oh, here's Viper. Healing Factor, Wolverine. Frenzied Slashing. Draw 2, since I played a yellow card before. Animal Instincts, draw a card, +2 attack. Another Frenzy Slashing, draw 2 more cards. Then, because I've played X-Men before, I'll use this Psychic Search Jean Grey, which gives me a Bystander. This one is the Banker. When you rescue this Bystander, you get +2, usable only for the bank. I think it's the same as Pepper Potts. So this guy costs 2 this turn. I'll put that right there so I don't forget. This is going to be a big play. So I then play Berserker Rage, which lets me draw 3 cards. 3 cards. You get +1 for each extra card you've drawn this turn. So I guess up to this point. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 attack. Oh, I had another Animal Instincts. I should have played that. No way, I just drew into that. Okay, that's why. I'm like, why didn't I play that? Okay, let's set all that aside. It might be off screen, sorry. Because Animal Instincts lets me draw a card. And now I get +2, so that's 20. Okay, so that only costs me 2. I have 1, 2, 3 officers, so that's 6, 7 recruitment points. 7 minus 2 equals 5. I have 5 left. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Yeah, I'll get that one. I think next I'll start getting these too, because, you know, I'm getting it. So there goes that. Yeah, I think I'm finally ready. Okay. Telekinetic Mastery Jean Grey. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, you get +1 attack. Probably not going to happen the rest of this turn, but if I've played an X-Men hero before, I get to rescue a bystander for each other X-Men I play this turn, which is Berserker Rage, Healing Factor, 2 Frenzy Slashes, and Psychic Search Jean Grey. So that's 5 bystanders, plus the 5 attacks she has. So I'm up to 25, plus 5 bystanders. So, and we haven't even played our entire hand, but Comic Book Shopkeeper, when you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of your choice gains 1 that costs 3 more, put the rest back in any order. Alright, I'll just say this goes to my discard pile, because it's kind of like gaining it. The next one is the Undercover Agent. When you rescue this bystander, a player of your choice gains a shield officer. So I guess I'll just gain a shield officer. Now we have the Alligator Trapper. Whenever you rescue the bystander, patrol the sewers. Someone's in there. If it's empty, plus 2 stars, but it's not. Anything for that. Radiation Scientist. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero in your discard pile. I'll KO this Shield Agent. Shield Agent. That works out. Last but not least, we have the Martial Arts Master. When you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero. Okay, then I have No Mercy. Draw a card. Then you may KO card in your hand or discard pile. I'll KO 1 trooper. Then I'll play 2 more troopers. So I'm at 27. I'll use 10, leaving me at 17, to fight Baron Zimo. Each other player KOs a Hydra villain from their victory pile. I don't know if I even have one, or gains a wound. I do not, so I'm just going to gain a wound. Just fine. Then Adapt. Okay, so they're gone. 2 left. The next one is Armin Zola. He gets plus attack equal to the total printed of all heroes in the HQ. 2, 4, 6. So he's at 12. I'll use another 12, so that leaves me at 5. And his fight is you may gain a hero from the HQ with a attack icon. So rescue a bystander. Get that one. Replace her. Oh, that's good. Now last but not least, we have Viper, who gets +1 attack for each villain, Hydra villain, that is, Hydra villain in the city. Master Strike, if there are any Hydra villains in the city, each player gains a wound. Adapt. fight, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. She's the last mastermind, and she is at, with 1 Hydra villain, she is at 10 attack as well, meaning we can't knock her out. I'll go ahead and fight Viper. Take her down back to 9. Fight. Each player without another Hydra villain in their victory pile gains a wound. Actually, don't think... Yeah, I still don't. I'll just gain a wound. Wow, this X-Force Wolverine seems pretty strong, as does Jean Grey once you get her stuff going. So now we just have to build up to 9 attack, and we can win the game. But I think well, yeah. I mean, if I prolong it a little bit, I might be able to get more points. Which would be, you know, cool. Okay, so next up, Scheme Twist. Oh boy. So now we're at 4. Now I have to get a bystander. Let's just say Banker. Banker gets KO'd. Okay, first I'm going to use Berserker Rage, Wolverine, draw 3 cards. That's all from that guy. Martial Arts Master, 1 attack and draw a card. But since he is yellow and Busser was that other Wolverine, I get to draw 2 cards. Play another one to draw another 2 cards. Then Healing Factor to KO that wound I just drew and draw a card instead. Having played another X-Men, I'll use Psychic Search, Jean Grey to get a bystander who is the Cloning Technician. When you rescue this bystander, clone the next hero you recruit this turn that has a printed cost 3 or less. Scarlet Samurai, stay played a yellow, I get to draw a card. Read Your Thoughts, Jean Grey, whenever you rescue a bystander, plus 1 star. 2 copies, let's see, 1, 2 Sun Ambushes, since I have drawn extra cards, plus 2, plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 8 equals 19. We have 19 attacks so far. 20. No Mercy, Wolverine, draw a card, and you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I will KO the Shield Trooper in my hand. Then I'll play Telekinetic Mastery, Jean Grey. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, get plus 1 attack. And since I played X-Men cards before, rescue a bystander for each hero, for each other X-Men hero you played this turn. So that's 5. And we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 bystanders. I get plus 1 each time I rescue a bystander. So that brings me up to 26 attack. Let's see what we got. The Tourist Couple. Whenever you rescue this bystander, you get plus 1 if the rooftops are empty and plus 1 if the bridge is empty. Top and bridge, so that is plus 2. And the last bystander was the Cloning Technician. The Legendary Game Designer. When you rescue this bystander, gain a shard. I'm just going to go ahead and put that shard into my current attack to make it 27 because I would otherwise forget about it. Next, we have the Rocket Test Pilot. When you rescue this bystander, choose star or attack, then hyperspeed 3 for that icon. Oh, sorry. I'll choose attack. 1, 2, 3, so I gain 1 attack. Private Investigator. When you rescue this bystander, choose star or attack investigate for a card with that icon. I'm going to choose attack. I'm going to pick this Animal Instinct Wolverine. We'll play that later. Ooh, we get Lawyer. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw each one of them that has at least 10 words of rule text. So the top 3 cards, they do not. I guess I get a wound. I guess that counts. Last but not least, we have the Paramedic. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO a wound from your hand or any other player's discard pile. We did just get one, so let's KO it. Animal Instincts, draw a card. Since we did play yellow cards, we get plus 2 attack. So we're actually at 30. We're at 30 attack. Psychic Search, Jean Grey. So that's 32 attack. So we're far past like winning this, but let's see what we get. We can get another bystander who is the Engineer. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top card of your deck. If its cost is 0, KO it. It is not. Well, that would have been good if we weren't able to systematically do that ourselves. Then 4 recruitment points. Sun Ambush, why not? Alright, with that 32 attack, I'm going to fight the Hand Ninja. obliterate him. So now we're down to like 29. And I'll use 9 of that to take down Viper and win the game. That was much easier than I thought it would be, but Jean Grey and the Wolverines really work well off of each other, especially because I have so many and basically only play with bystanders that have effects. One makes the game more interesting when you're playing with multiple people, but it also gives you great benefits. So let's count up the points. There's probably a lot. Okay, so for these, 24 plus 10 equals 34. 34 plus 9, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65 points. We made 65 points that time after KOing a couple of our bystanders as it is. We could have made more because the scheme did have us KO some, but still a pretty good number. Wolverine and Jean Grey were able to stop the Silver Samurai and Lord Shingden from stealing Wolverine's healing factor. Well guys, that's it for Legendary MCU, the Wolverine. If you want to stay up to date on my videos and live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below, like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now guys. Manjoume out.